Because what I'm about to say is just going to be very frank and honest. It's going to be very frank and honest. Honest.
Oh, I'm gonna get the fucking popcorn out for this one. Holy fuck.
About how I feel given the situation that I went through today. Okay? Today, on YouTube, I got suggested a live stream. Okay? By a streamer called Tommy C's SFTP. Someone I've never heard of before, never seen their content before, or anything like that. But I have a feeling I know why I was suggested it.
Well, considering what we're about to hear is woke culture cuckery, well, I'm not surprised you haven't heard of him.
Here in these past couple days, obviously I've been keeping up with the drama over Atrioc revealing the deepfake website of celebrity streamers, right? I talked about this a little bit before. And this person on stream had the balls for 5 hours.
We could look at it right now. It was 1 hour and 58 minutes. It wasn't a 5-hour stream. Tommy doesn't do 5-hour streams. I know, because I'm a regular viewer of Tommy. He doesn't do that shit. If he does, right, it's a special. Okay? This wasn't a special.
To go on and on about how what I'm going to call victims of this situation, the ones who were on that website, were a part of that content, were being sexually exploited for monetary gain by the individuals doing that on that site, had a multi-hour live stream ripping into them on how they're apparently comparing themselves to rape victims.
That's not what they did. Okay? They basically said QT made the appearance of making it sound like she was raped, when in essence all she did was get pissed off. And I think you have every right, and they said this too, you have every reason to be upset at the situation. You have every reason to be angry at the situation. But how QT handled it, let's say this, how QT handled it was very poor. And I agree. I think it gave the appearance of like, okay, so here's a good example. Let's say I tell a joke and you thought, okay, well, that was a funny joke, ha 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 ha. But your buddy next to you are going, oh my god, you did that. Like, that's overblowing the fucking joke, right? You're going way too much fucking. You're at an 11, right? When we need you at a fucking 8 or 9. Okay, even for this situation, I'd say it would require about a 7 or 6, right? If QT had said, I'm angry at this situation, I don't like this, I find that deepfakes are disgusting, and I find the fact that they sexualized me was disgusting, that would be an okay response. And that's exactly what Tommy C said, right? But you're making it sound like he didn't say that. You're being disingenuous. You're going to see throughout this video that this cuck, right? This white knight, this virtue signal, this woke culture moron is going on and on and on, trying to say bullshit about Tommy C, when that's just not true. One of the points that Tommy C made is that these people are in the public, and I agree with this, by the way, 100%. Once you put yourself out into the public, this is a problem. Once you're out in the public spotlight, okay, you're going to have to deal with a bunch of shit that not a private person is going to have to deal with.
Claiming that they were sexually assaulted, raped, so on and so forth. Firstly, let's get this out of the way. None of them claimed that. None of them claimed those things. One of the main things that this person was going in on was Cutie Cinderella, who went live and was crying and saying that she was in pain from the situation and things such as that. And this guy had the cojones to go in on her and say, well, your reaction's a bit of an overreaction. It feels fake, put on, and like you're, comparing yourself to a rape victim.
Well, I mean, when you're crying and carrying on, and all it is something that you should just make a line and say, look, I don't like this. This is bad. I'm upset with this. Whereas, like, she was at, like, a level of Hiroshima levels of fucking melodrama. Yeah, I don't think an unreasonable person could look at that and say, no, this is the perfect response here. No, she should be crying. In fact, she should hang herself, I think, because this was just horrendous. I don't know how she can go on living.
Bullshit! The people who are on that website, the streamers, the human beings who were put on that website, who had deepfakes created of them and put on that website, are victims of sexual exploitation. They were not sexually assaulted. They were not physically raped. They were sexually exploited for another person's gain. Whether for people's sexual gratification on the internet, or for that person who created that's monetary gain.
You're overselling it. They had deepfakes made of them. I don't know what to tell you. They had deepfakes made of them. Like, no, you're right. Oh, lordy, lordy. Oh, my God. Oh, the humanities. Oh, my God. It's just so tragic. Oh, my God. This is horrible. I don't understand how more people can't morally grandstand over this. Oh my God. Oh, this is like the worst thing that has happened in the human from now until forever. Oh my God. I can't anymore. Lord, take me. That's pretty much how you're selling this right now. Do you understand how ridiculous you sound? I'm gonna say this now. I never knew what the sound of a guy talking with a dick in their mouth sounded like, but wow. Congratulations, my dude. Oh my God, you did it. You fucking did it. What is it like to be you? Constantly sounding with a dick in your mouth. I want to know. Could you please tell me? I want you to explain this to me. I do. Genuinely. My God. Because you know, it's just fucking ridiculous.
But at one point near the end, the person decided to open up calls where you could call in to their little podcast there and ask some questions. And I had 2 questions for this asshat. Okay, technically it was a team of asshats, but I'm going to say the main one, because he doesn't know how to debate properly, which is through common discourse and listening to people, and listening to their arguments, and then talking them out.
My dude, you got your ass handed to you, and then you cried on your own fucking stream. That's exactly what happened. Do you want me to play the clip? Let's play the clip, you guys. Let's be honest and fucking transparent, and play the clip. Oh, would you want to know? Do you want to know where the clip is? Well, it's on Tommy's Twitter right now. I'm going to find it for you. I'm going to put it out there. Let's listen to this wonderful gem. This amazing gem of fucking, like, content here. About how you, my dude, debate. By the way, you debated poorly. You didn't listen at the beginning of the fucking show. It was very... You know what? I'm jumping ahead. I'm spoiling it. I shouldn't spoil it. You need to listen to this. Because, really, he's morally grandstanding, but what it really is a bunch of fucking butthurt. That's what this is. Go
ahead, you're on the air.
So, had a couple of just real quick questions for you.
Sure.
First of all, do you have any kids?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All boys, girls, mix?
Get to the point. I don't like this question. I think it's creepy.
If you had a daughter and they were to get caught up in the deepfake situation, would you be as cold to them as you are to these people?
Well, I think I made it especially to do. First of all, I don't think I'm being cold at all. I think I'm pointing out because what is my point? Let's see if you listen to what I had to say. Let's play a game here. What were the reasons that I pointed out that why this is nothing more than virtue signaling? Why how did I come up with that instead of trying to make it an order?
Some of the things, for example, and I guess this is just from the stuff that I took away because obviously I had to do a bit of skimming and scanning because I came in a little bit late.
Oh, well, okay. So you're really at a disadvantage.
So you
but I watched
all
through,
the prefaces, Tommy,
for example, like the cutie Cinderella part.
So you came in here. I'll point this out. So so you're just. What if it was your daughter? Is that an adult argument?
Would you be as unsympathetic? Because, like you said,
well, is my daughter a public figure making millions? Probably not. I'd say
you had said that.
Yes.
Cutie Cinderella, for example, should say that she's gonna.
Yes, because when you're a public figure, you get death threats. Yes.
She did say that.
Yes, when you're a public figure.
He did say that in the video. You didn't.
When you're I made it clear that it was public figure. That made it separate. I made that abundantly clear. Yes, I would say this is horrible. When you're a public figure, even though I'm a minor public figure, you get death threats. You get horrible things. I've been accused of being a pedophile. You can go right down the fucking list. And you don't see me fucking crying like that. And not only that, their behavior is on the surface insincere. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine, instead of you trying to put my daughter into this, you scumbag, can you imagine being a rape victim, an actual fucking sexual assault victim, and looking at that fucking rich broad cry?
Well, as an example, my Higa actually
answer my question. I answered yours. Bro, can you imagine being a rape victim, looking at that woman cry and acting and behaving as if she's been raped?
Okay, but she's not claiming she's been raped.
No, answer the question. Can you imagine? Yes, she is.
She's not claiming
She's behaving as she's been raped.
She's claiming
a person crying doesn't mean they're behaving.
No, she's behaving, and the crying and her behavior is so disproportionate to what happened.
So you're saying crying
that's what I'm saying. So here's your answer. Yes.
Fake nudes to
if my daughter came to me, I know these weren't the answers because you thought you got me and you played got me. If my daughter was in her position, I'd say, sorry, baby, it's really fucking rotten, but you know what? Here's the upside. You're ahead. I'm so proud of you for not taking a political advantage for this. That's what I'd say to my daughter. You like that?
Fair enough.
Also, Critical Tommy said several times on the stream.
I made it abundantly clear, abundantly fucking clear, that this was a public figure thing. In fact, I said that if this is for private people, it's a whole different ballgame.
Exactly.
I also made it abundantly clear that these girls had every right to be upset. My issue was the self-immodulation that phony fucking Atriarch was doing, and the fucking jumping on the victim bandwagon that Ludwig's girlfriend was doing. Those are my issues. And yes, this is not that big a deal, and they behaved on the surface objectively that this was akin to rape.
I'm just going to ask this right now. You want your preparation age now or later? Something tells me, not a psychic person, but something tells me that this isn't over, and that tomorrow's show, Tommy might be talking about you. Call me crazy. Call me Sally Willy. Okay. But, something tells me you're going to be the next subject. Something tells me. I don't know. I don't got little birdies on my shoulder or anything like that. But, something tells me this is going to be a video for Tommy to break down in little bite-sized pieces. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to. I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of that video. I really am. I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of that video. It's going to be amazing. Oh my god. Oh, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
Okay. I had 2 questions for this asshat. Number 1, do you have kids? To which he replied, yes. I was like, okay, cool. all sons, son-daughter, mix, you know, only daughters. Like, he's like, I'm not going to answer that. Get to your next question. Okay, bud. Look, I'm trying to ease up the tension here a little bit. I won't lie. My heart rate was fucking up, and my watch was telling me that I was stressed as hell. The question I said to him was, if your daughter was in that situation, would you be as cold to her as you're being with these streamers? And he said, look, I've said multiple times this stream that the deepfake stuff was not okay. I said that. And obviously you weren't listening to that part of the stream. I said that it wasn't okay. Okay? I said that that wasn't okay. But I would say to my daughter, look.
You're a disingenuous hack, and you're a fucking moron. He said because they were in the public spotlight, if it was his daughter, he'd be okay with it. Did you fucking listen? Did you hear with your ass? Because something tells me you did. Something tells me, something magically out there in the ether, that you're like, no, today I'm gonna listen with my poop hole. Today is the day, lads and chat. I'm going to stick my butt out into the air and hear with my butt cheeks. Sounds like a good idea. Because that's what I'm thinking is happening right now. Because that's the only explanation that I've got in my fucking head going on. That makes me actually believe that yes, in fact. Because if you fucking listened to what Tommy said, he says it's because they're in the public spotlight. Okay? They're on top. They're making millions of dollars. Okay? Yes! He'd be okay if it was his daughter. Because, yeah, when you're in the public spotlight, do you have any idea how much shit that you have to deal with that a normal person, a normie like you or me, doesn't have to fucking deal with? And I think to God, right, that I'm so small and insignificant that I don't have to deal with the amount of shit, right, that a person in the fucking public spotlight has to fucking deal. I can't even imagine, okay? I get an occasional dude come up to me and say, I fucking hate you. A rando or a fucking spurg. That's about it. I count my fucking blessings. Okay? But because... Now, if you're a private figure and you have a deep fake made about you, that is not okay. And I will add another one to that, because this is something that Tommy didn't mention, but I'd like to add an extra layer to this conversation here. If you have a deepfake made of you, right, and you're a private figure, that is not okay. Okay? If you're underage and in the public, that's not okay. How about that? Would that be, going above and beyond the virtue signal brigade? Seeing eye to eye a little bit? I think that would be terrible. If someone's making a fucking porno with your face superimposed on it and you're fucking underage, I think that's terrible. I think that's disgusting, and I think that needs to be erased from the fucking internet. And I'm free speech, and I'm for pretty much almost everything. Okay? Think about that one that's something that I wouldn't cross. That's something that I think I could get a little bit outraged about. I think Tommy could get a little outraged about that too. We had an asshole. Oh God, I forget his name. But we had an asshole who made a fucking comic of fucking Keemstar fucking his kids. That's fucking disgusting. Guess what? The internet did what the internet did and told that fucking artist to go fuck off. I've never been more proud of the internet than that day alone. I'll tell you that right there. So those are the two exceptions to that rule. If you're a private figure and if you're underage, doesn't matter if you're in the public spotlight or in the private spotlight, if you're underage, you should not have a deepfake made of you. Those are the two exceptions. The two singular exceptions. That's it. But if you're in the public spotlight, making millions, raking in, forking it in, yeah, I think there's some lines, right, that there are some things that you're just gonna have to fucking deal with. How about that? There are some things that you're just gonna have to fucking deal with. And that's the fucking point that Tommy made. That's the point I'm fucking making. This isn't a hard concept to grasp. It really isn't. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know how much more of this bullshit I can deal with.
You're successful. I'm proud of you. At the end of the day, you're money ahead. The fuck? Asshole, we're talking about sexual exploitation of people who did not want that content of themselves on the internet.
I'm genuinely getting upset at you. He said, because you're in the public. Because you're in the public. I've noticed that you've left that part out. I don't know if it's rather, if you're doing this on purpose because you're a disingenuous fucking hack, or simply fucking autistically retarded. Pick one. Either one would be okay with me. Because at least then, I'd know where you stand. If you're a dishonest hack, I can dismiss you as a dishonest hack and move the fuck on. Right? If you're fucking retarded, let me try and explain it to you in ways that you can comprehend. He said because they're in the public. Publicly. Okay? Here, do you want me to put it out in sign language for you? Here you go. There's some sign language for you. Jesus fucking Christ.
Are you serious? Sexual exploitation of people. Content they don't want on the internet. Being put out there for other people's gain. And you're gonna say to your daughter, at least you're money ahead. You know what? It doesn't matter if you're money ahead. And female streamers have to try very hard to keep, sexualization of themselves to a minimum on the internet. Cutie Cinderella went into it. She's paid thousands of dollars.
And there are other streamers, other female streamers, that do sexualize themselves. Like, you're generalizing it at this point. And obviously, maybe I'm arguing a little bit on terms of semantics here, but I don't know. Because here's the thing, because I think you're being a dishonest hack, I'm leaning more towards that route, because I think you're a dishonest hack, right? I have to explain this. And fucking say, yeah, there are some women out there that do sexualize themselves. Not all women. Okay? Not all women. And you know what? To be a guy in this field, right? I don't have booties to shake around. I don't have boobies to shake around and flash my tits and get like 1 million fucking subs, like right off the bat. Okay? I can't get off on my good looks. I actually have to fucking make an entertaining show. I know. Fucking imagine that. Right? Some women do use that to their advantage. Not all. Let's be fair here. Not all. But some women do use that to their advantage. Okay? And some women do sexualize themselves. Some women don't sexualize themselves. Okay? Not all women do the same thing. Do you understand that? Is that something that I can pulverize into your fucking skull? I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god. You're so fucking retarded.
To work with people to get images like that of her off the internet. She spent thousands of dollars doing that. And to imagine that you would say to your daughter, at least you're money ahead. Dumbass! It's not like in OnlyFans. These people are just regular streamers who have their likenesses stolen and used in an AI that makes these images happen. Exactly. It's completely against their consent or permission.
And what did Tommy say? What were the main things that Tommy told you? That they're giving the appearance of being raped. That's... I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, dude. When all it is all they need to say is, look, I don't like this. I feel like I'm repeating the point. Over and over and over again. And obviously, I don't know if you're ever going to see this. I don't know if you're ever going to see this. I hope you do. I really do. I hope that somewhere, somehow, you find this video. And that you fucking watch it and understand how stupid your argument is. Okay? You got your ass handed to you. And you have to take a lot of fucking preparation H for the butt hurt. I get it. I do. I really do. Okay? Sometimes we have to fucking take an L in life. You seem to be the type that doesn't want to take an L. You seem to be the type that, you know, after he got fucking burned on a fucking show, you went back on your show and said, no, actually, these women are being exploited and sexually exploited. Oh my god. Oh, the terror, the terror, the terror. Like, no, dude. Fucking calm down. Deep faked. That's all it is. Okay? Minor inconvenience at best, 100% annoyance at worst. Okay? I think these women have every right to be angry. Okay? They should say, no, fuck this shit. This is bullshit. Okay? They did, like, what? QT didn't, though. QT didn't. She cried and carried on. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's melodrama. I said this before. It's melodrama. I think it's, like Tommy's right, it's disingenuous. It really is. You don't need to carry on like that. You really don't. You can just say, look, I don't like this. You have every right to be angry at it. Deepfakes are bad. Right? But here's the thing, and here's the fucking point. Right? You're in the public, you're gonna have to fucking deal with this shit. There's some shit that, because you're in the public spotlight, the average person doesn't have to deal with. I'm going to watch this video a little bit more. We're going to go plow ahead just a little bit more, just a tad bit more. But I feel like this is more and more and more horse shit that I'm going to have to fucking deal with, and I can't do it. I can't do it. This guy is really starting to cause me to have a fucking aneurysm, okay? Like, I can feel the vein in my fucking head throbbing at this point. You have no idea the outrage of this disingenuous cuckmonger. Oh my god. This is why I hate woke culture, and I want to explain this. I feel like I need to explain this. It's fake outrage. Instead of shit that you should really be angry at, right? It's just, oh well, today is the flavor of the month, or the flavor of the week. Next week, it's going to be something else. Like, you know, we're going to be angry at Hassan Piker because he laughed at a t-shirt that had a very positive trans message attached to it. I shouldn't laugh at it. Okay? It's not funny. Some bullshit like that, right? Never mind. Like, or what do we see now? What do we see now? We see Ethan Klein. Let's use a real example. Ethan Klein getting canceled for what? Laughing at QT? He wasn't even laughing at QT. They're just making light of the situation. They were having like a fucking stupid song play in the background at the most inappropriate time, and he was laughing at that. Oh, how dare he? We need to have a serious face at all times. No humor whatsoever. We've got to suck the joy out of the fucking room. And that's what woke culture is. And we're gonna cancel. We're gonna cancel Ethan Klein for that instead of him. Oh, I don't know. Blaming Keemstar for the suicide of Etika, which I think was absolutely fucking terrible, absolutely despicable. Or the bullshit that he made up regarding Tony. That's a different story altogether. Or like I could go on and on and on about why maybe it might not be a good idea to fucking support Ethan Klein. But no, we're gonna cancel him. We're gonna cancel Ethan Klein because he laughed. He had the audacity to laugh when you're supposed to be serious and somber. Woke culture is a joke. That's what it is. It's a fucking joke. You guys get angry at stupid shit. That's why I hate it. You guys get angry at the You guys are a bunch of fucking wannabes when you think about it. When it comes right down to it, you guys are a bunch of fucking wannabes. That's what we called you back in the 80s and 90s. Bunch of wannabe trash. I need a virtue signal. I need to stand up for my woman. Yeah, she's not gonna do you, bro. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. QT isn't going to magically go on your stream and then strip naked for you and suck your dick. Pokimane isn't going to, like, fucking, you know, let you touch her hooters, okay? It's not happening. Wake up. I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, I'm going to watch a little bit more. I think I already gave my conclusion. But we're going to watch a little bit more. See if this bullshit train continues. Oh my god.
Is it illegal? Technically, at this point, no. It's not.
I'm sorry. What the fuck do you mean technically? It's not illegal. There is no technicals here. It's either illegal or not. It's either black or white. With the law, it's pretty much fucking cut and dry for the most part.
But it is absolutely atrocious to imagine that there are people in this world who would look at that situation and go, well, she's just playing it up. She's just comparing herself to actual rape victims. What? Not once do they claim that. Not once. God will never understand. Things like this scare the shit out of me if I ever went into content creation. That's very fair. It's extremely fair. Women in content creation will 100% get sexualized. 100%. If you get popular at all, and again, it's like I talked about just the other day. If you get if you get popular on any side of the spectrum, okay, man or woman, you're going to be sexualized. Now, unfortunately, based on how the male mind works, men sexualize more than women.
You know, I've never once had to use this insult. Not once. Not once. In all my 2 years of doing this, I've reserved this for a special kind of someone. You're that someone. I've been sitting on this for 2 fucking years. I'm gonna say it. I hope you get cancer while in a car fire, because at least if you survive the car fire, you still have cancer. Okay? I'm not even kidding. Oh my god. Dude. You're so fucking brain dead. God, I can't. Oh my, you know what? Yeah, as a guy, you know what? No. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. Let's all collectively chop off our dicks. You start. Holy fuck. You're talking in general statements. And I can't even when it comes down to this. You're talking in general statements. All guys do this. All women are this. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You know, usually there's testosterone in a guy. I'm seeing nothing but estrogen right now. Okay? With the hair and the peach fuzz beard. That's what I'm seeing. Anyway, I can't go on with this guy. He's just genuinely, this is too much. So I'm going to cut it there. It's late. I hope beyond hope, Tommy C is gonna fucking just destroy his butthole. I gotta leave some butthole for Tommy C. I'm sorry, I gotta leave some butthole for Tommy C. Okay, it's gotta happen. I know it's going to happen, right? It comes to a certain point where I just wanna I can't do it with this guy. He's so fucking disingenuous. He's so fucking disingenuous at this point. So, anyway, I'm Captain Poofers, and you have watched the garbage fire that is whatever the fuck this is. I had to share this with you because apparently I had to suffer through it, so I figured, well, my audience should suffer through it as well. So, I will see you guys in the next video, and that's my outro. Goodbye, everyone. Holy fuck tacos.